Hello, vinyl community. It's Big Paddy Kane. That is my real name. Just going to do a US hip hop 12-inch show some of the 12 inches I've got, maybe talk about a few of the mixes on there. What might interest you, some of these will be American artists, but they'll be UK releases, so they may have different remixes on, sometimes remixes by British producers, British DJs. So yeah, let's get into it. And yes, I do know that Canada and America are a different country. First up, we've got Canadian hip hop, I know, Dream Warriors, Wash Your Face in My Sink, debut 12-inch by them. Look at the lyrics on the back of that. This was Native Tongues-esque. They were never officially Native Tongues, but they were like unofficial Native Tongues out in that time. All the Daisy Age stuff, De La Soul, Jungle Brothers, that sort of era. Late 80s Canadian hip hop, jazz hip hop, brilliant, really good track, love this. Next up we got another Dream Warriors. This is Houdini, 12-inch, really nice, like late 80s ragamuffin hip hop, which is my favourite music in the world. There's not enough of it made, I feel, but this is just, oh, it's sublime. Just reminds me of summer, reminds me of being off school for what seemed like an eternity, and just enjoying life. Really, really good stuff. Again, Dream Warriors, fantastic. Next up, we've got House of Pain, It Ain't a Crime, Legend and Word is Bond. This is a DJ promo. It's a double vinyl. So this is the UK copy, which is, I mean, originally they're on Tommy Boy, but this is on XL in the UK. You've got Diamond D production, and it's got, if you can see that, one of the greatest hip hop songs of all time, House of Pain, It Ain't a Crime, the Madhouse remix, which I believe is only on the UK 12, which samples the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Under the Bridge. Fantastic, fantastic track. Yeah, really nice that, really pleased I picked that up. House of Pain, It Ain't a Crime, if you don't get caught. Again, next we got House of Pain on the Tommy Boy. Look at that, Tommy Boy, lovely there. This is off the final LP. They split up, unfortunately, the day after the LP was released. This is a 12er, Pass the Gin, amazing track. And then the B-side is equally as good, Heart Full of Sorrow, fat hip hop tune with Sadat X from the famous Brand Nubian crew. Just, yeah, Heart Full of Sorrow, House of Pain. If they don't like the demo, make you one tomorrow. Bad boy hip hop. Next up we've got Tennessee, Arrested Development, the debut single. Just, if you listen to the lyrics of this track, Speech, the lead rapper, was going through losing his grandmother, death and things happening in his family. The lyrics are actually true. It's not a made up story. He just sort of been signed and about to become famous. Then, you know, he had a lot of heartache in his family. This ended up being the debut single. It wasn't due to be, but he felt he had to write about what had happened in his family. Famously samples Prince, who anyone who knows me and my wife knows we absolutely love Prince. So yeah, fantastic debut single. Arrested Development, love them. Great hip hop band, great hip hop band. This is the UK release again. Arrested Development. This is People Every Day. It's got the UK mixes on there. It's on Cool Tempo, and it's also got the reggae remix of Tennessee, the Dread and Funk remix, which is just sublime. If you want to hear some fantastic, conscious ragamuffin hip hop, Tennessee, Dread and Funk remix, Arrested Development. And People Every Day, I mean, what a tune. What a tune. Still, this was, what was this, early 90s? Still, you play this in the rave, it goes off, it bangs. Great conscious hip hop, fantastic. Next up, another American crew, but this is the British 12. This is Jungle Brothers. The JBs. This was a later off, I think, their 4th LP. I think, yeah, the 4th LP. Brain. Just an absolutely fantastic hip hop tune. Me and my friend Big Joe, we used to bump this back in the day. It's got some nice remixes on here, Stereo MCs. It's got a drum and bass mix, Natural Born Chillers remix, and Hard Knocks remix, which is Fatboy Slim, his crew. It's like a breakbeat remix, but yeah, Brain, Jungle Brothers, really nice. Next up, we've got Spearhead, Michael Franti, people know him. It's an EP, 4-track EP. Fantastic, conscious hip hop. People in the Middle, Booty in the Beats. I mean, Booty in the Beats. If you want to hear some really good, conscious hip hop, the sort of stuff they don't play on the radio, do yourself a favour. Spearhead, Booty in the Beats, or People in the Middle. Soulful, gorgeous, jazzy, funky hip hop, conscious lyrics. Love it. Spearhead, proper good stuff. Next up, we've got the Disposable Heroes of Hypocrisy, which was Spearhead in a previous incarnation. Michael Franti again, just on the 4th and Broadway label. Really, I mean, look at that artwork. Just really good, conscious hip hop. Famous and Dandy, Language of Violence on here, Positive. Again, it's like an EP, I guess. It originally came with a poster, but I haven't got the poster, unfortunately. But yeah, just again, really conscious, social aware hip hop, sort of stuff they don't play on Radio 1. Fantastic. Next up, this Twin Hype, Do It to the Crowd, one of the best ever DJ hip hop tracks. If you like 2 MCs and 1 DJ, traditional hip hop with the DJ cutting up, tearing up the wax, this is the joint. Do It to the Crowd. The intro samples the Monkeys and then cuts out of it. It's just, the samples come thick and fast. It's even got a bit of hip house mixed in there. Just, I mean, look at that on the back. That was in the days when you used to have everyone on the cover, your whole crew. Just proper fat hip hop. If this tune comes on, I'll bust out the breakdance moves. I'll start doing the Running Man. All of that. Just wicked hip hop. Can't praise this track enough. Just brilliant. Next up, some more conscious hip hop, excuse me. Redhead Kingpin, Do the Right Thing. Oh, just again, what a track. This is the British release. It's Teddy Riley on production. It's got samples Nautilus, which is Bob James Nautilus. If people know about ESG, Bob James, these original breakbeats, yeah, that's on there. Just fantastic. It was used in Spike Lee's film Do the Right Thing of the same name. Also had Public Enemy on the soundtrack. I should buy that soundtrack actually. Just great hip hop. Really, just really good. Like, just, yeah. Just unity hip hop. Like, doesn't matter whether you're black, you're white, doesn't matter. This is conscious. Yeah, just still relevant today in America. Just, yeah, love it, love it. Just great 80s hip hop. Next up, I've actually got the original cover to this, but it was a bit beat up, so I just put it in a plain cover. Mark the 45 King with the 900 number. If you don't know this track, it's the best ever hip hop instrumental. End of discussion. I mean, Lakim Shabazz rapping on the B-side. What do you know about Lakim Shabazz now? That's real hip hop heads know about Lakim Shabazz. Yeah, 45 King. Famously, it was used on Yo MTV Raps. Ed Lover used to do the Ed Lover dance to it. Chad Jackson, British DJ, sampled it later on. Fat Man Scoop, Let Me Clear Your Throat, sampled it. Just a great hip hop instrumental, and that's another one. When that comes on, I get on the dance floor. Wicked hip hop. Next up, this is another British release. Tommy Boy, Rush Artist Management, Stetsasonic, talking all that jazz. Just a fat late 80s hip hop tune. Prince Paul on the production. I mean, the Stetsasonic crew. You've got Daddy O, DBC, Wise. Just Prince Paul, as I've said, just an absolutely banging hip hop tune. The video was good as well. Yeah, this is the UK copy. It's got the Brooklyn vocal mix. It's got the OG mix on there. Domino mix, which is like the jazzy mix, and the Brooklyn dub mix, which is kind of nice as well, like a cut and paste mix. So yeah, Stetsasonic, talking all that jazz. Brilliant. Next up, some more old school business. Look at that. Salt and Pepper, Tramp. Just a fat funk hip hop tune. And then it's got a monster of a tune, Push It. Salt and Pepper, Push It is just an 80s beast of a hip hop song. Herbie Love Bogazor, I mean, look at that, just dope. But yeah, Push It, as a kid, I used to definitely dance with my girlfriend, who's now my wife, by the way, Jan, big up Jan. And yeah, when that come on, I definitely used to pull out my moves, you know what I mean. Next up, Houdini, fantastic hip hop, 80s hip hop, amazing. Again, this is a UK press, Jive record label, Rock You, and then it's got Friends on the B-side and Houdini NYC. Yeah, Brian Chuck New, Simon Harris on the remix, which is Simon Harris was a British DJ who owned the Music of Life hip hop label in the UK. So American people might not know about Simon Harris. Look up Simon Harris, Music of Life, Demon Boys, yeah, Derek B. Yeah, Simon Harris was, yeah, he was good. Daddy Freddie, he produced a lot of good people. But yeah, he was a great DJ. Houdini, fat 80s hip hop, proper hip hop. Do you know about this guy? Grand Mixer DST. Just Bronx, from Bronx in America, one of the original DJs. He was the DJ on Herbie Hancock's Rocket, if you know that tune. That's in. Grand Mixer DST. I mean, just look at the artwork. He sat on the crates there. Just like all the Bronx guys on the back there. Warning, it says there on the front, warning, this record is scratched. That's fresh to death. Brilliant Bronx 80s hip hop. OG, amazing. Next up, we've got two of the best early 80s hip hop tunes. Doug E. Fresh and the Get Fresh crew. 6 minutes, 6 minutes. 6 minutes, Doggy Fresh, you're on. Yeah. And then, of course, the B-side. I mean, the A-side to show is a fat tune. But the B-side, Lardy Dardy, with MC Ricky D, who went on to be Slick Rick. Just come on. Like, Lardy Dardy, we like to party. We don't cause trouble. We don't bother nobody with. Just some men that's on the mic, and when we rock upon the mic, we rock the mic, right? Just absolute classic hip hop. If you've never heard Lardy Dardy by Slick Rick and Dougie Fresh, do yourself a favour, go and listen to it. A million people sampled it afterwards. Snoop Dogg, just too many people to mention. Thousands of people. But yeah, fat hip hop. Next up, where it all began, Rapper's Delight on the Sugar Hill label. Beautiful. Yeah, just yeah. I was lucky enough to see Sugar Hill Gang live up in Kendal Calling a festival, and believe me, they are badass. As a live band, some live hip hop can let you down. Sugar Hill Gang, they brought the party. Fantastic live band, fantastic 12-inch. Just, yeah, one of the most iconic hip hop songs of all time. And you know you all know the lyrics to this, so don't front on Sugar Hill Gang. Badass. Next up, look at that, Grandmaster Flash. Girls love the way he spins. Just like, yeah, what can you say about Grandmaster Flash? Just one of the original New York DJs. Yeah, it's great. It's like a funk, early funk hip hop. I love that sort of style of hip hop when they still had people playing, like real bass players, real drummers, real guitar players, real musicians. Just, yeah, Grandmaster Flash. Next up, White Lines, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. Yeah, Melly Mel on the mic at the height of his powers. I mean, do fresh. Ooh, wait, just Grandmaster Flash, White Lines. Yeah, classic. If you haven't heard this song, listen to it. Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, White Lines. Classic hip hop. Next we got more Grandmaster Flash, Step Off. Brilliant. Produced by Sylvia Robinson, 84. Yeah, Sugar Hill label, just step off, step off. It's got that guitar lick, just, yeah, great early New York hip hop. Which brings me to this, New York, big city of dreams. Again on the Sugar Hill label, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. Got the lyrics on there as well. Melly Mel, fantastic. Melly Mel, just, yeah, what an MC. What an MC. Next up, The Message, more Grandmaster Flash. One of the greatest hip hop songs of the 80s. Possibly the best hip hop song of the 80s. Lakim Shabazz is up there. Melly Mel is up there. Ain't No Half Stepping, Big Daddy Kane's up there. But The Message, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5. Badass song. Lyrically, just, yeah. The music, just everything. It's got that slow flow. Just fantastic 12-inch. Really, really good hip hop. And then finally, we've got more Grandmaster Flash. This is like a 1-2 gold series. These are quite nice. If you see these in the record stores, you like reissue old like funk and early hip hop. Like you've got the catalogues on the back here. Got Evelyn King, Herbie Hancock, SOS Band. Just yeah, loads of good people. Shack Attack, Houdini, and yeah. So this is The Message, and then on the B side it's got the Adventures of Grandmaster Flash on the Wheels of Steel. Just fantastic DJ cut and paste tune. If you've never heard that tune, yeah, just brilliant. Adventures on the Wheels of Steel, Grandmaster Flash, fat hip hop. So that's some of my US 12s. I'll do a UK one. I'll do one of some cassettes and videos. We're going to try and keep it old school. So yeah, final community. Thanks for watching. Gin's chilling. The cats are chilling. I'm Big Paddy Kane. Peace.